I'm here today with philsgang.com's Phil Grande. Phil, do people really get hurt with 401k fees?
Sure, you're seeing it today like no other time because most people don't understand the fees. And when the 401k started out, it was a perfect timing because the stock market was roaring for 2 years. So they didn't care what they were paying for fees. It always looked like they were making money in spite of the fees. It wasn't until the market broke they found out that they were being scammed by fees. It's just a 1% fee. They wipe out 28% of your money.
So you're saying there's a big difference in how much money you end up with at retirement.
Amazing that 85% didn't know what effect these high fees had on their retirement money. For every 1% they pay, 1% takes away 28% of your retirement money. 2%, you lose more than half of all the money you put away for your retirement.
Fees are damaging your future, your retirement. Learn more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 9 a.m. on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to The Phil's Gang Show right in your hands, at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. The recent volatility in the stock market is exciting because using our own high-tech charting and option tools, we were able to pinpoint and capture in advance for our Phil Gang members the recent 18% key reversal in gold mining stocks after a 30% drop. I personally, along with Donald Cogswell and Bob Renier, invite you to the Volatility Means Opportunity webinar on Saturday, January 24th from 12 to 2 p.m. to share with you using that same knowledge and expertise in charting and options that will now help pinpoint the next powerful key reversal in oil and oil service stocks. And as a bonus, a free 2-week archive, all for just $75. Register today at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. See you on the charts. Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Listen to what people say about philsgang.com.
You know, I'd listen to you on the radio, and I thought, oh, I love his sense of humor. He can make trading fun. I guess this is the guy I'm going to learn to chart with. So Phil's Gang, Phil, I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
For a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to your retirement security, philsgang.com puts you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
You make it so simple if they can really grasp what you're trying to get through to them.
Only philsgang.com's Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell teach teach you, coach you, and guide you to investing confidence.
Being a gang member, and you're showing us how to trade in any market, which gives you such a feeling of confidence.
Why pay an outrageous fee for a one-time weekend investing class when philsgang.com provides daily investing webinars, alerts, and investing advice for only $49.95 a month, and all material is archived. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Join the Phil's Gang Show every Friday for the Phil's Gang Show Business Roundtable segment. Phil Grande is the recipient of the prestigious Arthur Young Venture Magazine Entrepreneur of the Year Award. And Phil's companies have been honored on the Inc. 500 list 2 years in a row. With the fastest growing company in America. Now, Phil will share business knowledge, insights, secrets, and experience on how to build, buy, and sell a business. That's the Phil's Gang Business Roundtable segment, only on the Phil's Gang Show. Listen live at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Look, I'm not going to comment on any specific monetary policy, but I will say that when the dust settled, the global financial system, was solid. We've seen things settle down in markets.
Not true. That is Jack Lew. Things in global markets are not settling down. In fact, if you take the markets in Europe, their PE ratios, I mean, they're at insane levels. Just like ours, insane levels. We're going to talk about that today because you keep hearing about PE ratios. You keep hearing on CNBC and other financial outlets about how stocks are cheap. You better get in here and start buying them. We're going to discuss that. And I think, and the reason why I want to do that is because tomorrow we're going to have a special webinar. It's going to be at 12 to 2 p.m. and it's $75. And we're going to discuss the entire stock market, the volatility, explain what this market is, what this volatility means, what it means to you, how you can create wealth. Why isn't you are not feeling what Obama is feeling?
With a growing economy, shrinking deficits, bustling industry, booming energy production, we have risen from recession freer to write our own future than any other nation on earth. It's now up to us to choose who we want to be over the next 15 years and for decades to come. Will we accept an economy where only a few of us do spectacularly well? Or will we commit ourselves to an economy that generates rising incomes and chances for everyone who makes the effort? Today, thanks to a growing economy, the recovery is touching more and more lives. Wages are finally starting to rise again.
And none of that is true. None of that is true. So let's take a look at that. But first, remember what's going on. A big announcement. The king of Saudi Arabia, he has died. Yeah, that's right. That's a big deal for our country.
He had his impact, but unfortunately in the last few years he was in such a sort of physical decline that he had very little influence. But this will not herald instability. The Saudis have mastered the notion of collective leadership of the brothers of the family. They've already announced who the new king will be. Unfortunately, he is rather old and not that well either, so he will be, shall we say, a kind of interim appointment. But they have announced who the crown prince will be. He will be, Mukrin is his name, Crown Prince Mukrin. He will be the one who will inherit the throne. But nonetheless, it won't change anything in our relations, but they are looking ahead to a time when there will be that there might be a crisis of succession. It's not going to happen now. The new king will take office.
Now, I like to look inside the story. To me, it's this way. King of Saudi Arabia died. It's the stress of the oil dropping by 50% was just too much for the old king, whose net worth is $20 billion. He saw it dropping. It was just too much, and he died. Now, following the Muslim tradition, the king will be buried within 12 hours of finding a Western reporter or journalist to behead. Only then will the king be laid to rest alongside his father and other past Saudi kings. We got to have a little fun. But you know, it's really amazing. Most people don't realize all the problems that we are having, all the terrorist problems, all this, all started back with this family. They cut a deal going all the way back to President, oh my God, I think it was Roosevelt. I'll double check. I think it was Roosevelt. Where they had all this oil. They discovered the oil, but they didn't have the technology to get it out of the ground. So they made a deal with the president. And they said, look, why don't we do this? We'll bring your oil companies in to get the stuff out of the ground. We'll cut deals with them. And you always provide us protection. We don't want to build an army. So, and we don't want the expense of an army. So you come over here, build an army, and have presence here, and then we'll cut a deal with all your oil companies. And that's when they went nuts over there. If we never did that, if we just stayed home and we drilled and drilled and drilled like we're doing now, and fracking and all this sort of thing, we would never have this terrorist problem. We have the terrorist problem because these nuts over there, these Islamic nuts, these radicals, you know, they felt we invaded their space. And you did. I mean, think about it. You're running around the desert with a camel. And this is your lifestyle. You look over the hill and you see cars and automobiles and music blaring. You go, what the hell is this? I mean, you're running around trying to find some oasis to get a drink of water, and you look and there are all these modern cars and music and jazz. Hey, they didn't like it. And you can understand that. That's like them coming over here and asking us to run around here with camels, okay? They didn't like it. We wouldn't like it, right? So it was that influence that caused all the problems that we have today. So going all the way back then, we should have stayed out of there and drill here, but we didn't. So, and then again, back then you had all the wealthy, you had all the oil barons drilling all the oil over there, and then that's what happened. That's the story. And so, as a result of all of that, we are having these problems today, which is crazy, isn't it? All right, let's go to the what's going on here. You know, all we've been hearing all week is how this State of the Union address. Obama finished it by saying the union was strong. And people are scratching their head. They say, I don't feel any of this that Obama's talking about. I just don't feel how the economy is growing and wages are growing. I don't feel it.
Today, thanks to a growing economy, the recovery is touching more and more lives.
But people don't feel it. They don't feel it.
S&P earnings have been hotter than a skillet, my friends. 40% of the S&P 500 reported so far. 75% exceeded estimates. Scott.
All phony. All phony. All these PE ratios, all these great earnings are all phony. It's amazing. Look, profits, or earnings as they call them, have soared. He's right. To record levels and grown. But here's the problem. They're growing faster than the economy. So how could you have profits of companies going higher than the growth of the economy? So what you got is profits going up, but you don't have sales. Who ever heard of running a business? You don't have sales, but you have profits. Only the mob does that. That's called money laundering. You find some business, they don't have much in sales, and you go in and you launder your dirty money through there, and it looks like they got great sales. So the profits in these earnings have soared. He's right. But they're not telling you the truth. Not telling you the truth, that this is dangerous because the profits are going up faster than our economic growth, our economy's growth. Each month, the S&P, I mean, for 6 years, has tested new record highs every week. Our S&P, our market went up 200% since 2009, while our economic growth is 3%. What, are you nuts? How the hell can you have a stock market going up 200%, but the economy's only growing 3%. It's called QE, using zero interest rates to borrow money to buy back a company's own shares. Then the CEO takes half of the company's profit, and he used that to buy more shares. Then they take 37% of the remaining profits to put out in dividends to keep their shareholders happy, leaving only 13% to plow back into the future growth of a company. What are you, nuts? 13% of profits, that's it? And they're saying our economy is growing? This is insane. We'll be right back after this break. Don't forget now, sign up for my webinar this weekend.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. The recent volatility in the stock market is exciting because using our own high-tech charting and option tools, we were able to pinpoint and capture in advance for our Phil Gang members the recent 18% key reversal in gold mining stocks after a 30% drop. I personally, along with Donald Cogswell and Bob Renier, invite you to the Volatility Means Opportunity webinar on Saturday, January 24th from 12 to 2 p.m. to share with you using that same knowledge and expertise in charting and options that will now help pinpoint the next powerful key reversal in oil and oil service stocks. And as a bonus, a free 2-week archive, all for just $75. Register today at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. See you on the charts.
Hi, this is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They are savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best deal, and they find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your returns today.
philgang.com chooses interactivebroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information and be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's interactivebrokers.com.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's been taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you. There is St. Jude.
Be sure to watch The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 9 a.m. on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to The Phil's Gang Show right in your hands, at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. and we'll see you on the charts.
Please grab a pen and paper or type this into your phone. InvestYourself.com. For the best free financial newsletter on the planet, go to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. Hi, my name is Bob Renier, and for over 20 years I've been publishing InvestYourself.com, and I guarantee this is the only newsletter that provides the truth, it's easy to read, and it's free. Consider this. The feds have just ended the QE program in this country, but Japan and Europe continue to print money, and all of this affects our stock market in ways you've never seen before. I invite you to sign up at InvestYourself.com. Our absolutely free newsletter will help guide you through what's really affecting our markets instead of the nonsense you hear from the mainstream media. For over 20 years, people have called it the best free newsletter on the planet, and I think you'll agree. Take a moment and go over to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. It's absolutely free, no credit card required, no ID required. Simply pop your email address in the box. That's InvestYourself.com, InvestYourself.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Yes, the king of Saudi Arabia is dead. Now, as I said, we would never have this terrorist problem if it wasn't for the House of Saud. Now, the House of Saud, their net worth is $10 trillion. There's about 300 family members. They each get about $800,000 a month. That's what they get to spend. That's their little budget, each member. Now, if you recall, as I said before, that this all started back in 1933. The attack at the Twin Towers started back in 1933 because Rockefeller had an oil monopoly called Standard Oil, and they're the first American company to put foot on the sands of Saudi Arabia, considered to be holy grounds for the Muslims. And they were invited there by the House of Saudi, the Saudi dynasty. And that point, when we did that, all the other Muslims hate the House of Saud. So the king, the grandfather, this guy that just dropped, okay, he granted Rockefeller, the Rockefeller family, which back then owned Standard Oil California, that was renamed to Chevron, the right to prospect for oil in Saudi Arabia, where Rockefeller discovered the largest oil reserve in the world. Today it stands at 260 billion barrels. 260 billion barrels in reserves. And I mean, what a cash cow. So Roosevelt cut the deal. Okay, in exchange, he says to Standard Oil, he said, look, we will let you go down there and we'll let you drill and have a deal with the Saud, the House of Saud, and, go at it. And all the House of Saud wanted was protection. And so Roosevelt said, okay, fine. Standard can go down and do all the drilling. We'll provide you the army. We'll protect you. Today, the Saudis have an army of just 200,000 active people. That's it. Actually, their Air Force has 18,000 people. Their Navy have 15,000, so they have no army at all. So in the late 40s, that's when Rockefeller put together a consortium of 4 oil companies that was renamed Arabian American Oil Company, Aramco. And by the 70s, Saudi Arabia had become the top producer and explorer of oil in the world, the House of Saud. Then in the 80s, this King Abdul took over the oil companies because there was so much hatred by the extremists, the extreme Muslims, because remember, they hated the Saudi family for inviting the Americans to step on their holy ground. And then then it got worse as Rockefeller put 4 more oil companies together to all be drilling down there. And the king of the House of Saud got nervous, and he took over all the oil companies because he felt the hatred coming, and he thought he could get overthrown. Because again, the Americans were destroying this holy land. It's kind of interesting when you look at it. So I won't go through it all with you, but it'd be like if let's say we woke up one morning, we lived in Texas, and we looked outside our window, and all of a sudden all these people came over and started drilling our land in Texas. They came in from Saudi Arabia. How would you like that? It's the same thing. So this is what got the animosity going with the Muslims, and then that's when the Muslims, some of them became extreme, some aren't. And that's, again, why, if you look at the Twin Towers and the attack, that's where it all started. It didn't start back 9/11. It started in way back, 1933. And today, the House of Saud is still hated. And ISIS, or ISIL, okay, it wants to take them over, and they're going to. And now the Saudi dynasty, the House of Saud, is building this huge wall on the border of Syria to try to keep them out. That's not going to work. So it's going to be very interesting. That's why what we got to do is if we could just get out of there, don't buy any oil from them, keep drilling like we're doing, and that's what's going to calm this down. They're coming after us to cut our heads off. I mean, they hate us. They hate what we do, but that's where it started. If this didn't happen, we wouldn't have these problems today. So if we could get out of there totally, not be on their sand, I think it would be over. Who knows? Okay, let's go back to, because I want to focus on Saturday. Remember, from 12 to 2 p.m., with what's going on in the market, I'm going to educate you. From 12 to 2 p.m., $75. It'll be myself, Bob Ramir, Donnie, and we're going to educate you to this new volatility that's come to this market. We're going to educate you to what's going on. When you keep hearing these people tell you how great these earnings are, and this guy here, listen to this dope.
The economic data continues to remain very good.
No, listen.
The economic data continues to remain very good. Earnings are exceptionally strong.
No, they're not exceptionally strong. They get exceptionally strong by cheating, by buying all the shares. So to pump them up. These profits or earnings have soared to record levels. So you got profits going up, but the economy not growing. Stock goes up 200%, but the economy goes up 3%. It's called quantitative easing. They're using 0% interest rates to borrow money to buy back companies' own shares. Then the CEOs take half of their profits and use it to buy back even more shares, while 37% of the profits go to dividends, leaving 13% to plow back into the future growth of a company, which is nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Now, the big disconnect is where companies have been able to grow their earnings much faster than sales, using half profits to buy their own company's share, then using 0% interest money to borrow that money to buy even more shares, to make their earnings look better than they actually are. When a CEO buys back shares of his company, there are fewer shares or claims on the earnings of that company. So what you're doing is, think about it, there's fewer shares outstanding to spread out. So that's why the earnings go up. So when this guy says
the economic data continues to remain very good, earnings are exceptionally strong.
See, he's lying to you. He's not telling you what I'm telling you.
S&P earnings have been hotter than a skillet, my...
See, but they're not telling you they're hotter than a skillet because it's fake. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to, because of it, we're going to get great volatility in the market, great opportunities, and that's why I am holding my special webinar. Sign up for it. It's only $75, 12 to 2 p.m. And if it says it's filled, keep clicking away to try to get in. We do have cancellations.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. The recent volatility in the stock market is exciting because using our own high-tech charting and option tools, we were able to pinpoint and capture in advance for our Phil Gang members the recent 18% key reversal in gold mining stocks after a 30% drop. I personally, along with Donald Cogswell and Bob Renier, invite you to the Volatility Means Opportunity webinar on Saturday, January 24th from 12 to 2 p.m. to share with you using that same knowledge and expertise in charting and options that will now help pinpoint the next powerful key reversal in oil and oil service stocks. And as a bonus, a free 2-week archive, all for just $75. Register today at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. See you on the charts.
PhilsGang.com is a powerful online website for novice and experienced stock traders and investors who demand professional-grade online tools, superior customer support, and extensive investing education. Not sure how to trade or invest in stocks? PhilsGang.com is your #1 educational source for online stock trading and investing material, with daily webinars, individual charting videos, and programs customized to make you a smarter, more informed investor. It's as simple as following PhilsGang.com's Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell. When they buy, you buy. And when they short stocks, you short. In this volatile market, wouldn't it be nice to have someone guide and coach you to create wealth in the stock market? Well, you can with PhilsGang.com. Simply go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Investors who want to maximize their opportunities and minimize their losses turn to philsgang.com. Beginner or seasoned investor, philsgang.com is where you learn to invest using professional-level skills and strategies, regardless of your experience and investing goals.
Been a member for about a year, and this year I'm up around 60% on my portfolio.
I'm a new gang member. I'm up like 15% in 3 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
For only $49.95 a month, you will have access to all Phil's Gang programs, special alerts, the daily investing class, and all material is archived. So why don't you take care of your financial opportunities with philsgang.com? Operators are standing by. Simply call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com today.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
At philsgang.com, we're here to help you build a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security. Phil's Gang's technical chartists Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell are dedicated to helping you and guiding you to make profits in the stock market. For over a decade, philsgang.com has been empowering Phil's Gang members to take control of their financial lives. We're proud to offer knowledgeable investment guidance, powerful trading tools, and investing resources that help you pursue your goals with confidence. philsgang.com has daily live webinar trading classes. They post alerts on market moves. They have tons of stock charting educational videos, and all philsgang.com material is archived. Whether you're an active trader or long-term investor, philsgang.com gives you everything you need to research stocks, place trades, and manage your portfolio. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Easy Trade platform.
If this is an economic recovery, he needs to answer for the fact that median household income has fallen every year of his presidency. The labor force participation rate is at the lowest level in almost 4 decades.
And Obama has to answer, if we got such a great economy going, recovery going, then how come home ownership is at a 15-year low? Home ownership. That's the cornerstone to our economy is home ownership. And we're at a 15-year low, and we can't even get it going when we have purchased so many 10-year treasuries to bring the yield down to 1.8%, which translates to a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage at 3.6%, and we still can't get housing going. Why? Because you got to get labor going. You got to have capacity going. You got to have 100% capacity both in production and labor. You got to have your factories. I used the analogy yesterday. Think of this, of Nike, and the kids want this particular sneaker. It's popular. And you go into a big Nike place in China, a factory, and it's just loaded. They can't put any more help in. They can't put any more machinery in to make sneakers. So what happens? The price goes up. That's beautiful inflation, because then they bid it up. People bid the price up because you have 100% capacity in labor and production. You come back to the United States, same size factory, and you got, let's say, 500 machines. You look, it's all dark. The lights are out except in the corner. There's 10 people working with 10 machines. Are you kidding? Because in this country, we have deflation. Deflation, because things aren't good. And when you have deflation, as I always say, it feels good to go to the gas pump, right? And to get gasoline, you save $30. But when you pull up to work, they're going to fire you, because deflation kills jobs. So you got to have capacity, 100% capacity in labor and production. We don't have this in this country. So what do? They turn around and they trick everybody. And they tell us, hey, look at things are good, earnings are good. But no, they're not. And that's what I'm going to teach this Saturday. What are earnings? What are you talking about? Earnings are good. PE ratios are terrific. PE ratios. When I get done with you on Saturday, you're going to know so much how this economy works. And then with our charting, with our PT1, PT2, with our charting, which charting is what you need because you got to follow money. You'll be prepared for what's coming with this volatility, and you'll be able to create wealth. Look, as I said, when you have the S&P and the Dow 30 going up every month, since 2009, testing new highs, up 200% since 2009, but the economy's only growing 3%, but your stock market's going up 200%. How is that possible? It's possible because of QE, using 0% interest rates to borrow money to buy back a company's own shares. Then the CEO takes half of the company's profits, and he uses to buy back even more shares. And then he takes 37% of the profits, and then he takes that, gives the dividends to keep all the shareholders happy. You got 13% less to plow back into the future of the company. That's ridiculous. That's insane. So you are killing this economy. It's not going to grow. That's why the economy's not growing. That's why we have the big disconnect. But you can learn how to use this to your advantage, and that's what I'm going to show you this Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. The big disconnect is where companies have been able to grow their earnings much faster than sales, using, again, half their profits to buy their own company shares. There's the trick. Then borrowing more money, 0 interest to buy more. So when they buy all those shares, there are fewer shares, which means there's fewer claims on profits. So you spread them around to fewer people. That means the earnings look better, and it pushes the earnings up. And so companies can beat their expectations, and then you have these liars come on CNBC and say,
S&P earnings have been hotter than a skillet, my friends.
Hotter than a skillet, but he doesn't tell you why. So as a result, since 2009, stock prices on the S&P going up 200%, economic growth going up 3%. You got to be nuts. That means stock prices are going up 5 times faster than profits, going up faster than economic growth. It's the largest gap since 1947. So CEOs have incentive to buy back shares, not grow the company. CEOs have the incentive to buy back shares. When top line sales are off because people don't have jobs, they don't have money, they don't go buy stuff. So a CEO has an incentive to buy back their own shares when there's no top line sales, to maximize shareholders' value. So to meet Wall Street earnings expectations, to make these higher quarterly earnings per shares we heard about every quarter, beat the street by the penny, beat the street by a penny. To get there, to beat the street by a penny, and you always hear them on CNBC, oh, they meet expectations of Wall Street. To get there, the CEO turns to massive stock purchasing. Again, either using half of the profits that should be going into the company to expand it, to grow it in the future, to get it up to 100% capacity so that we have jobs. But instead, they take the half of the profits and they buy stock to manipulate, to manage the stock price higher. So this dope can come out and say,
S&P earnings have been hotter than a skillet.
That's why they do it. And because you have the press, which is the PR department for Obama, they come out and they pump this for him instead of telling the truth. And as I say, then you take the other 30% of the profits and you give it to shareholders. Now the problem is, when all this runs out, and the problem is when you have an anemic 13% of companies' profits going back into the company, and future growth isn't there, and we can't reach 100% capacity in production and labor to have healthy price inflation, then you have deflation. And when you have deflation, that means, as I said, you may be happy at the gas pump, but you're going to lose your job when you buy the gas and show up for work. You're going to have a pink slip. That's crazy. Trillions of dollars that could have been spent maximizing production and maximizing labor instead of being used to buy back shares for stock price manipulation on earnings. And so CEOs can increase their compensation by 1,200%. 1,200% their compensation goes up because, remember, 57% of CEOs' compensation is tied to stock options. So what do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to take the profits and put it back to the company to grow, to create jobs? No. That's why our economy's growth has been stuck at 2% since 2009. That's why we don't have increase in wages. So their wages go up 1,200%. Our wages don't go up. Think about it. That's just crazy, isn't it? So you have the 10% of the population doing fabulous. Those are the people already in the market. Now, our middle class are not contributing to their 401ks anymore. They switched to bonds because after 2008 crash, their dopey planners and money managers created a fatal mistake because all their customers come and say, I just want to save my principal. I just want to save my principal. And they go, oh, we can screw you good. Matter of fact, we have an annuity. We have an annuity that you're never going to lose your principal. Isn't that great? And if you give us $100,000, we're going to give you credit for $10,000. This thing's so good. You'll never, no matter how low the market, you'll never lose your principal. What they don't tell them is when a market drops 40%, like in these crashes, 30, 40%, on the way back up where you're supposed to make your money, they limit them to 2%. So if the stock market in the last 6 years going up 220% or 200%, if you have one of these annuities, you're going to get 2%. Well, who gets the 2% up to the 200%? The insurance company. How do you think they insure it to say to you, you don't have to worry about losing any of your principal? It's an insurance policy you're buying. So you're so scared for these crashes, and when a crash does come, and you bought one of these stupid annuities, and you go, oh, geez, thank God I didn't lose any money. But wait a minute, you lost because you could have had your portfolio go up 200%, but instead it went up 2%. And the fees are a killer. That's what we're going to talk about this Saturday. Go to my site right now, and I say, if it says it's filled, please keep pounding away to try to get in. We do have cancellations. Only $75. Go to philsgang.com right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. The recent volatility in the stock market is exciting because using our own high-tech charting and option tools, we were able to pinpoint and capture in advance for our Phil Gang members the recent 18% key reversal in gold mining stocks after a 30% drop. I personally, along with Donald Cogswell and Bob Renier, invite you to the Volatility Means Opportunity webinar on Saturday, January 24th from 12 to 2 p.m. to share with you, using that same knowledge and expertise in charting and options, that will now help pinpoint the next powerful key reversal in oil and oil service stocks. And as a bonus, a free 2-week archive, all for just $75. Register today at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. See you on the charts.
Be sure to watch The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande weekdays at 9 a.m. on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to The Phil's Gang Show right in your hands, at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Please grab a pen and paper or type this into your phone. InvestYourself.com. For the best free financial newsletter on the planet, go to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. Hi, my name is Bob Renier, and for over 20 years I've been publishing InvestYourself.com, and I guarantee this is the only newsletter that provides the truth, it's easy to read, and it's free. Consider this. The feds have just ended the QE program in this country, but Japan and Europe continue to print money, and all of this affects our stock market in ways you've never seen before. I invite you to sign up at InvestYourself.com. Our absolutely free newsletter will help guide you through what's really affecting our markets instead of the nonsense you hear from the mainstream media. For over 20 years, people have called it the best free newsletter on the planet, and I think you'll agree. Take a moment and go over to InvestYourself.com and sign up today. It's absolutely free, no credit card required, no ID required. Simply pop your email address in the box. That's InvestYourself.com, InvestYourself.com.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
At philsgang.com, we're here to help you build a successful investing plan for any time frame, from current income to retirement security. Phil's Gang's technical chartists Phil Grande and Donald Cogswell are dedicated to helping you and guiding you to make profits in the stock market. For over a decade, philsgang.com has been empowering Phil's Gang members to take control of their financial lives. We're proud to offer knowledgeable investment guidance, powerful trading tools, and investing resources that help you pursue your goals with confidence. philsgang.com has daily live webinar trading classes. They post alerts on market moves. They have tons of stock charting educational videos, and all philsgang.com material is archived. Whether you're an active trader or long-term investor, philsgang.com gives you everything you need to research stocks, place trades, and manage your portfolio. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Gang, InvestYourself.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Are you one of these folks who are saying, wait a minute, I'm not getting much of a return. The stock market keeps going up. What's going on? Because you're in an annuity. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, I don't want to take any risks, but I want to make money. What are you, nuts? God. So, but the problem, though, is most people don't understand what an annuity is. And that's why we're trying to get planners and money managers. We're trying to pass legislation for strong fiduciary duty relationships. We're trying to, right now, again, this year here, we'll be trying to pass again these legislation that you have to have these planners and these money managers have a fiduciary relationship with you. They don't. Right now, they don't have one with you. So they can screw you as much as they want. They don't have to tell you when that annuity, when you're sitting there and you see the market going up 200% in the last 6 years, and you see you're going up 1%, 2%, well, or even 6%. Because what you don't understand, with an annuity, you're buying an insurance policy to keep your principal. So when the market did drop on the way back up, you are limited. They limit you. The insurance company makes the money on the way up. They make the money, the 200%, not you, because you just wanted to keep your principal. Of course, you're not keeping it. Inflation's killing you. So we're trying to pass another fiduciary, but Obama, again, he's owned by the Wall Street, and he will veto it anyways. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. Look, home ownership is at a 15-year low. Wages are low. We are being taken to the cleaners. We are being lied to. This State of the Union address was just a big lie. But what do we expect? It's the same guy who told us we can keep our insurance and our doctor if we liked it. So if you're an investor and you keep hearing about these wonderful, wonderful PEs, how low they are, don't believe it, they're not low. And PEs are totally disconnected. You can't use a PE. You can't use PEs anymore to buy stocks. That's why we use charts. What you gauge to whether you buy a stock or not if Warren Buffett is buying. If Warren Buffett is buying, or Soros is buying, or Paulson is buying, a group of others, you can see it on a chart. Now, you can't see the individual person, obviously, but you can see the money flowing in. All you do is look up and say, okay, if I'm going to buy GE, and I'm going to show you how to do this Saturday, if I'm going to buy GE, I'm not going to look at why would I go and look at price to book and book to sales and profit margins and all that crap? Those are fundamentals. It doesn't mean anything because everything is rigged anyways, right? But it's rigged to make the market go up, not down. So once again, what we can show you with charting, especially our PT1, our PT2, which is you use one for long-term investing, you use one for short-term investing. We have a brand new platform that we just put out about 2 weeks ago. We're going to introduce you to that. We're going to introduce you how to put stops in so that when you do buy a stock, you manage your position. You say, I'm going to buy G at $30, but I don't want to. I'm going to try to make a 10% return, but I don't want to lose any more than 2% on my money. So you put in a stop. You control it. We'll show you how to do that. We'll show you how with an option, once you make nice profits, you don't have to go to bed at night and say, oh my God, if the market crashes, I'm going to lose all my profits. No more. We're going to teach you how to use an option to protect the profits you did build up. But the most important thing is to teach you confidence. Confidence. And you got to identify how much you need to save for retirement, number one. You have to identify how to invest 15% of your income so to reach your $1.5 million that you need to retire. Do you think planners who have no fiduciary relationship laws are going to take care of you? Are you nuts? It's not going to ever happen. That's why we're trying to get fiduciary. So take care of yourself. Just learn. That's what we're going to do on Saturday. So we're going to tell you how to identify how much you need for retirement on Saturday, how to invest that 15% of your income, and you've got to do it. You've got to do it religiously. And then once you do retire, you got to learn how to take that lump sum and how to invest it. But in the meantime, you say, no, I'll let one of my planners do all this for me. He golfs with me. He's a good guy. Are you nuts? This is crazy. If you have returns on investments in your account over the next 35 years, let's say you average 7%, the fees will kill you. The fees will kill you. You lose, think about this. On 2%, you lose half of the money you put aside. Half. So why would you do that? You have administrative fees. Think about it. Administrative fees. That means you're getting screwed. You pay the cost of providing customer service. You pay all the day-to-day expenses at your broker or planner's office, including record cleaning, keeping. You pay for all the processing of the transactions. You pay for those beautiful statements you get there. You pay for that when they send them to you. You pay for the stamp. They pay for nothing. All the new regulatory compliance, you pay for that. This is crazy. This is crazy. Then you have what they call 12(1)B fees, where they hide 28 fees and the net asset value of your funds so you can't find them. Call your broker or planner today. Say, I want to see all the hidden fees. Where are they? Say, I want to see all the fees you took from me in burning and churning and trading my stocks every day. They trade your stocks. They day trade your stocks all day long so they can pick up $250 billion a day in fees. 65% of people in 401ks, they did a study, have no idea they paid fees. That's amazing. And the people who did, they didn't know how much. And the people who did, they have no idea how fees impact your retirement, your 401k. They have no idea. People can't understand it. Fees are the problem. The most important aspect to investing. You'll make more money than 85% of your friends and family once you start focusing on cost alone, not beat the averages. So please, do yourself a favor. Invest in yourself. The $75 that you're going to pay to be at my webinar, to learn all about charting, to learn about the market, how it works, you just got to pick up one thing. We'll pay for that $75. Just one thing. Just one thing. That's all you need. Pay for it. It's well worth it. Because the volatility is, as I said, is going to return. Why? Because we're at a point now. How much further can we bring this market up? Or it's already up 200% this year. How much further can we keep going with this game of corporations taking half of their profits to buy their own shares back, so there's fewer shares to spread among the shareholders, so that they can say, look at the earnings. You've heard this. Earnings are historic highs, but they don't tell you how they got there. And they also don't tell you wages are historic lows. So that's why when you heard all this nonsense with the speech the other night, everybody walked away scratching their head going, I don't feel what he's telling me, that things are terrific. I don't feel it, they say. Well, how can you feel it? This is the same guy that told us we could keep our insurance, our health insurance, and our doctor. Well, I want you to feel his confidence. Right now, go sign up for this Saturday, philsgang.com, and if it says it's Phil, keep plugging away because we do get cancellations. Hey, we'll see you on the chart. See you Saturday.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.